from the Met, it is the 0-1 A's at the 1965 Twins. And taking a look at the importance of this game, it couldn't be more important. The 0-1 A's are tied for the division lead. The 65 Twins are 2 back of the White Sox. If they start losing, then that means that there's going to be trouble, a lot of trouble. So we're about ready to go post All-Star break. The Twins are 5-7. And looking at the A's, they are 6-6. Along with the Rays Expos, the Tigers have been thrown off a map. But the 87 Blue Jays are 7-3 in their last 10. And they're making a run. They're only 3 behind, but they got to get to 500. They know it. So we're about ready to go, and this will be a big one. Oakland at Minnesota. Very, very big. Let's go to the field. And here we go from the Met. We're ready to go. Here's Johnny Damon. As Johnny Damon is hitting .218, homer and 10 RBI. Jim Merritt, the pitcher. 4-6, 5.45 ERA. And we're about ready to go here at the Met. A full stadium, both teams trying to make the postseason. And that's Damon to left field. That one will be high and over, and that'll be 1 out. So as we take a look right here, we're going to go here, and we need to quickly take the screenshot. There it is. And it'll be 1 out. I just had to do that. That's what I normally do. 1 out. And here's Jason Giambi. Jeremy Giambi. Sorry about that, Jeremy, then Jason. Merritt only 2 pitches there. Here's Jeremy Giambi. And that'll be on the ground. 4-3, the out, 2 outs. Minnesota needs a win. They know it. They're 2 behind in the playoffs. And here's Jason Giambi now. On top of the first inning, Jason Giambi. Now it'll be on the ground right to first. This will be unassisted. And we go to the second inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Sorry about that. 0-0. We go to the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first inning. Toronto is, streak is going on, but Mark Mulder is 5-4, 3.33 ERA. He has exactly 100 innings pitched. Zolio unknown, the shortstop. Oh, they don't know him. I don't know why, but they put unknown. That'll be 6-3, 1 out. That happens. I've seen a few of them. And here's Mincher, Oliva, and Killebrew. Here's Mincher. You know who unknown is, the shortstop, let me know. Mincher at first base. High pop fly to left field. This one is back. And this one might be gone, and it is a home run. And Minnesota has an early 1-0 lead. And they have to win because they know that they have a team in front of them in the playoffs. And it is 1-0 Minnesota. Mincher his 13th home run. Here's Tony Oliva, right field. Mark Mulder not starting off great. Beyond the ground, 3 unassisted, 2 outs. And that's Giambi who will step on it. Jason, the first baseman. Here's Harmon Killebrew. And Harmon hitting .239, the pitch. Struck him out, and that's going to end the first. We go to the second inning, 1 hit, a home run. It's Minnesota 1, Oakland 0. Here's Eric Chavez, the third baseman. A little bit of baseball tonight, and then we're going to have football. On the ground, the third that gets through his legs is at an error hit. We don't know. He's going to second, the throw to second, and he will be safe for the stand-up double. They're not even going to try. As a base hit there. Now here comes Volpini, the shortstop. There's a little bit of trouble here. And high center field. Making the catch. That's going to be one out. Here in the second inning, 1-0 Minnesota lead. Terrence Long now. Jim Merritt struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. Oh, how big it is. And Mendocino, the second baseman for Oakland. From Merritt. That'll be to right field. It might hit the ground, and it will. Are they going to come around and score? They're going to throw home. They will not score. They will not score. And here in the second, well, here comes Hernandez now. Ramon Hernandez, the catcher. The pitch. Struck him out. And that's going to be the end of the inning. First and third for Oakland. And their stock, it's still Minnesota 1, Oakland nothing. Here at the mat, Mark Mulder coming up. He's 5-4. And Jimmy Hall, the center fielder, we're about ready to go. So the pitch here. That'll be a strikeout, 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. So Jimmy Hall, well, that's about it for him. Here's Earl Batty, the catcher, hitting .337. Mulder trying to get into a kind of a groove. They'll go to first, another unassisted one. It's Jason Giambi, another one. A lot of plays at first today. Here's Bob Allison. The left fielder only hitting .207. Struck him out, and that's going to be it. At the end of 2 innings, it's Minnesota 1 and Oakland nothing. Top of the third, and right now we are looking at the out-of-town scoreboard. Florida and Cleveland in a big pennant race, 1-0 in the 7th. 2-2 Houston, Philadelphia. Boston leading in the bottom of the 7th. Houston having trouble. Montreal all over their counterparts. Pittsburgh leading Toronto, that's big. LA leading Boston of 04. Philadelphia of 64. LA of 88, winning big against New York of 77. Pittsburgh is 79, winning big. You know, that's really big. And Washington up big. Baltimore 1970 up there. Houston winning. The Mets is 69, 1-0 no-hitter in the 6th. Milwaukee all over Cleveland. All over Baltimore beating Anaheim. They need those games. But they might be kaput if they lose those 2 games. Toronto 4-0 over Houston. Chicago, who they are fighting for the playoff spot. The 83 White Sox are beating Houston 5-1. And Tampa Bay and Arizona 1-1 in a game that we might have had. That's a big one. 2-0 St. Louis, 3-0 Seattle winning in the 2nd. Detroit is later, and there it is, some finals. LA is 63, Cincinnati is 75, Pittsburgh is 91, and New York is 61, all have won. So here we go in the top of the 3rd inning, Jose Ortiz. And Jose Ortiz struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out. Merritt is looking good today, 1 out, and here's Johnny Damon. 0 for 1, Johnny Damon. High into left field, that is quick, and what a line drive out, 2 outs. 2 outs, and here's Giambi, left field. And Giambi, that's going to be a strikeout there. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Oakland is still down 1-0 here at the mat. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Rich Rollins at 3rd base. He's only hitting .293. He's ready. Mulder is still in the game. Let's see what he does. It's going to be to right field and a base hit. Let's see how far he can go. Mulder pass first. And they'll throw it in. He'll have a double. So that is Rollins, actually. That is Rollins. Sorry about I said Mulder. I don't know why. That's Mark Mulder. So Rollins with a double. Here's Kendall. And on second, nobody out. That's going to be a base hit to left field. Are they going to score Rollins? They're going to throw home. No, they won't. It's going to be first and third with nobody out. And Minnesota is looking as unknown. We're going to have to get names for this if they make the playoffs. High pop fly, center field, and it is a base hit, and it goes to the wall. Here they go, and they're going to come home. It is 1-0, it's 2-0 now, Minnesota. 30th RBI for the shortstop. And Mincher now at 262. Double-digit home runs for the first 5 for Minnesota. Now to be on the ground. They dive, they throw, and it's in air. It's now 3-0. Oh my goodness. So that is Giambi that muffed it at first. He'll get credit for the air. Mulder, there's still nobody out, and 2 on. Tony Oliva at right field. And that'll be a little looper, and that'll be a base hit. It's 4-0. It'll be first and third. They throw to third, and he's safe. 4-0, bottom of the third, still nobody out. Here's Killebrew. He's only hitting .238, and he strikes out there, 1 out. They want to get all the runs that they can get. Here's Jimmy Hall at center field. That'll be on the ground, 6, 4, 3, and that'll be a double play. Let's see if it haunts them later on. The score, 4-0 Minnesota. So Jason Giambi, first base, and walked him. So Giambi will get on first. Right now a 2-hit shutout in the 4th inning by Merritt. Well, let's see if he keeps it up. Here's Eric Chavez hitting .304. And it gets away. And there they go to second base. Giambi not the fastest runner in the world. No stolen bases. Chavez 1 on, nobody out. They walk him again. So it's going to be 2 on, nobody out. Here comes Volpone. The shortstop, Miguel Volpone. Merritt is in a jam, nobody out, top of the 4th. And they give it away. Merritt is, everybody is looking at each other going, oh my goodness. Top of the 4th, 4-0 Minnesota. Nobody out, 2 on, Volpone. High pop fly to left field. Will it be far enough? They're going to make the catch. They throw home. And they will come in. And it is safe. It's 4-1. It is 4-1, but Chavez is still on second. And here's Terrence Long, right field. He struck out in the 2nd inning. 1 out, 1 on. Struck him out. That's his 2nd time he struck out. And that'll be 2 outs. Here's Minichino, the 2nd baseman. And here's Merritt on the ground. And that is a 3-1 end of the inning play. Oakland only gets a run. They needed more. The score, Minnesota 3, Oakland 1. Bottom of the 4th inning, Batty, Allison, and Rollins. Here's Batty hitting .335. And that'll be a little foul ball. Looper caught 1 out. And Bob Allison left field. And that'll be a hard hit to left field. This will go to the wall. Let's see how Allison goes. He's at least going to get 2. Will he try a third? No. He stays in there and he has a double. Allison with the double, bottom of the 4th. 1 on, 1 out. Rich Rollins at third base. And Rollins, this will be on the ground. And it gets by. That might be an error. And they're going to call that an infield single. 1 out. Jerry Kindle, 1 for 1. Batting 9. On the ground, could be 6, 4, 3, and that's it. We go to the 5th inning. Minnesota 4, Oakland 1. The out-of-town scoreboard, Detroit leading Florida. Nobody wants to win that division. Pittsburgh winning, Montreal all over their counterparts. 14-0, you get those games. 6-0 Philadelphia, 4-0 LA. 5-1 Pittsburgh is 79. Washington winning. Cincinnati 7-3, Houston 2-1. Milwaukee up 8-2. If they can keep winning, who knows? Anaheim up 4-3, 2 outs, bases loaded. Chicago is up big, Toronto is up. Pittsburgh in 1960, bases loaded, nobody out. Arizona in the 6th. They're up over Tampa. There's going to be a lot of crazy stuff going on. We go to the 5th inning. Ramon Hernandez. And here's Hernandez now. On the ground and a base hit. Let's see how far Hernandez can go. He's going to round first. He'll go to second. And into the corner they throw it in. It'll be a slide. And that'll be a double. So top of the 5th inning. We've had this game played in 2 countries now. Sire 0329. Sire 0329, great to see you. As it is always good to see Sire 0329. So here we go. Top of the 5th inning, Jose Ortiz, 0 for 1. And that'll be a little looper, and that's a base hitter. They're going to make it 4-2. Let's see, they're going to throw home, and they won't move it. First and third with nobody out here in the top of the 5th, Johnny Damon. Damon, the center fielder, he's 0 for 2. On the ground, this could be 4-6, and it's only going to be 4-6. It's going to be 4-2 now. Oh my. Jeremy Giambi at left field. He's 0 for 2 today. He struck out in the 3rd. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. And Jim Merritt. Jim Merritt. And that's going to be a high pop fly over to right field, and they make the out. That's going to be 3 outs. They go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Oakland has cut the lead in half. It's now 4-2. Bottom of the 5th inning. Here's Unknown, who's 1 for 2 today. Look at Seattle. They're doing well. Unknown, Mincher, and Oliva. Mulder is still in the game. Struck him out, and that'll be 1 out. So 1 out, bottom of the 5th inning, Don Mincher. 1 for 2, he has a home run and 2 RBI. Mulder is still in. Mincher, high into right field. And that'll be a base hit. Mincher will have a single. They need a run. They really do. You're wondering about whatever. Here's Tony Oliva, right fielder. He's 1 for 2 today. Oliva, hard hit, and that's going to be a base hit. Let's see what they do. They're going to be on second, maybe the 3rd. They throw it in. It's going to be 2nd and 3rd. There's 1 out. And Mincher is in sacrifice position. Not the fastest of runners, but Harmon Killebrew, the DH. Not the greatest hitter today. He's hitting .237. 17 home runs, 55 RBI. And here it is. The pitch. High pop fly, center field. It should be enough to get him in, and it's caught. I believe it's caught. They're going to throw home, and it's 5-2. 5-2 Minnesota. Here at the Met. And bottom of the fifth inning, Jimmy Hall, the center fielder. High and fouled it off to first. And that's going to be an out, but Minnesota gets another run. They equal the run. And the top of the inning, the score, Minnesota 5, Oakland 2. Top of the sixth inning. You have Chavez, Volpone, and Long. And Cyro 329, again, great to see you. You're tuning in. Wait till we have the football 1966 replay starting. I'm probably going to take baseball next year. Instead of doing these, I'm probably going to do my own alternate universe and start in 1969 with the division, or 66 and move up. I'm going to do NBA also. NBA is going to be crazy. That's going to be to right field. This one is back, and it is 5-3. Wow. And just like that, the second pitch of the inning goes through, and it is a home run. It makes it now 5-3. I think a lot of people are not even sat down yet. Here's Volpone Chavez with his 18th home run of the year. And here's Merritt now, top of the sixth inning. And Volpone, and that wasn't even close. Well, maybe it's falling short. And it will, one out. Oh my goodness, it was hit hard. I thought it was gone. So, one out. Here is Terrence Long, 0 for 2. That's going to be a base hit to center field. And Long will go to first base. 5-3. Oakland has a run here. The tying run will be Frank Menechino. He's 1 for 2 today, Menechino. That's going to be a base hit. And they go to right field. Menechino. And this might be the end. You never know. They're going to throw it in. Are they going to come home? They will. They're going to run it all the way. It'll be a triple. They go into the right side of the mat. It's now 5-4, and the tying run is in sacrifice position. Menechino. Top of the sixth, one out. Merritt is almost done. The pitch to left field, and that's going to be a base hit. And it will be a tie game at 5. That's got to be it for Merritt. That has to be it for Merritt. And it is. Bill Place. Bill Place is 1-0. 12 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts, 2 walks. Giving up 10 earned runs, 18 hits, 7.50 ERA. He's coming in. Top of the sixth, one out. Ortiz, Damon, and Jeremy Giambi. Oh, how big this is. That's going to be a strike. Strike 3. And struck him out. There's going to be 2 outs. Well, Seattle is losing, so the 79 Pirates will try and be winning this one. If they do, they'll be back up. Jeremy Damon. Johnny Damon, sorry, and that's going to walk him. 2 on, 2 outs in a 5-5 game. Here's Jeremy Giambi. Giambi hitting .265. The pitch, and that'll be on the ground. This will be 4 unassisted. We go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Oakland 3 in the top of the sixth has come back, and it is a 5-5 game. Bottom of the sixth inning, you have Batty, Allison, and Rollins. Chad Bradford will now pitch. He's 1-0. 17 innings, 3.71 ERA, struck out 17, walked 1, giving up 21 hits and 7 earned runs. So here's Earl Batty, the catcher. 0 for 2. Oh, one of those side armors. And they go to first, 1 out. Volpone will throw to Giambi, 1 out. Here's Allison now. Bob Allison 1 for 2 today, nobody on, 1 out. The side arm, and that's going to be ball 4. So Allison walks his 32nd walk of the year. Plate discipline. Rich Rollins 2 for 2 today. 1 on, 1 out, bottom of the 6th. And that'll be a shot and a base hit. It's going to be 2 on. Well, they get him to third. They're going to run to third. They throw, and it's going to be safe. First and third in the bottom of the 6th inning. So here's Kendall Bradford is having problems. First and third, 1 out. The pitch. That's going to be to left field. And it is caught. They throw home. Well, they get him. And the ball come home. And they save. And it's 6-5 Minnesota. Sacrifice fly to left field. And he gets his sacrifice. It's now 6-5. So unknown again, 1 for 3 with an RBI. 2 outs, 1 on, 6-5 Minnesota. On the ground. They pick it up, 6-4, and that'll end the inning. Well, the Twins, they're down by 2 games in a playoff run. And we go to the 7th inning, they now lead by 1. Both teams are really fighting it out. Both these teams again play tomorrow at this place, and who knows how the landscape will be. Here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. He had an error today. Top of the 7th inning, nobody out, place. On the ground. He'll throw to first, 1 out. Top of the 7th inning, 1 out. Here's Chavez. Eric Chavez 2 for 2, a home run and an RBI. That'll be a strike. They're going to go to first. And the question is, will they make it? Yes, they will. Yes, they will. So 1 on with 1 out after the strikeout. Here's Volpini. Twice to Volpini. They walk him. It's going to be 2 on with 1 out. Let's see if Place is going to survive that. He's still pitching. Here's Terrence Long, the right fielder. Oakland down by 1. 2 on, 1 out. Second out. That's 2 out. And Menachino is 2 for 3. Johnny Klipstein. Klipstein 0 for 3, 5.57 ERA. Oh, this is so big. The NFL 2K5, good, good, good. Maybe give me a week or 2. Give me a week or 2, and I want to put it in probably this weekend. I will load everything in and test run it and make sure it works. And then after this weekend, because really nothing is going on this weekend, then I can make it a Sunday project. For every Sunday, and make it go to the Super Bowl. Frank Menachino. So here we go. 2 outs, 2 on. Klipstein. Second out, and that ends the inning. Enjoy the out-of-town scoreboard.
Please remember to drink responsibly.
tell you what, after today, it's going to be scrambled eggs. The divisions, especially if Minnesota wins here, they'll pull within a game. As Mincher is 2 for 3 today, a home run and 2 RBIs. This will be to right field, and this is hard hit, and this one is gone. Mincher has just hit an insurance home run in the bottom of the 7th inning, and it is a 7-5 lead. Don Mincher and Minnesota. Remember, once you get in, anybody can win it. You never know in 7-game series. So Minnesota, bottom of the 7th. Here's Tony Oliva, right field. Cyro 329, questions for you. Here's the big questions. How much time do you want me to set for quarters in that league to get the best results? And on what difficulty were you testing it on? So what time and what difficulty? That's going to be a high pop fly. And underneath the shortstop, that's going to be an out, 1 out. So 7-5 Minnesota. Here's Harmon, who's 0 for 2. He does have an RBI. A lot of crazy games going on today. To right field. And will they catch it to the wall? And he's gone! Harmon Killebrew! And it is 8-5. You don't want to miss our football game coming up next. 1966, Jeff Tam. He's going to be 2-0, 3.27 ERA. Jamie Hall at center fielder. He's 0 for 3, but here's Tam now. And this will be a little looper. Third base, and that's going to be an out, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th inning, Earl Batty, the catcher. And yeah, Minnesota's looking good here. That's going to be a strikeout and ends the inning. We go to the 8th. The score Minnesota 8, Oakland 5. The power's going to go out here in a few minutes, but we have uninterrupted power supply. So here is Hernandez now. And Hernandez the catcher. And that'll be a little looper to left field. And it'll be a base hit, so 1 on, nobody out. Oakland is trying to come back, down 8-5 now in the 8th. So Jose Ortiz, the DH, he's 1 for 3. Flipstein struck him out, and that'll be 2 out. 1 out, sorry. And here's Johnny Damon, 0 for 3. Flipstein struck him out. That's his second one. And this is big. Jeremy Giambi at left field. Flipstein on the ground. Should be 4-3, and that ends it. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Minnesota wants to get a couple just to make sure. Bottom of the 8th, here's Allison Rollins and Kendall. And Bob Allison 1 for 2 today, not the NASCAR driver. Allison is into that triples corner. And let's see Allison go again. How will Allison go? He'll get a double out of it. So nobody on, and Allison on second with nobody out. Sorry. Rollins is 3 for 3. High pop fly. It'll be 3 for 4. And they're not going to move him to third. There's going to be 1 out. 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Jerry Kendall, 1 for 2 with an RBI. Struck him out, and that'll be 2 outs. Well, the Jets are playing at home in the 1966 week number 6. Here's Zolio unknown to left field. And a base hit, he might get an RBI. They go home, and it's 9-5, and Minnesota is going to win this game. I know it's a little presumptuous, but here's Mincher, 2 home runs today. 3 for 4, 2 home runs, 3 RBI, and they hit him. They hit him. Oh, he didn't like that. So Tony Oliva, 2 for 4. And Oliva to first. He'll step on and assisted. And we go to the top of the ninth inning. The score, Minnesota 9, Oakland 5. So here's Jason Giambi at first base. Jim Perry will come in and try and get the final 3 outs. Seattle ahead of Kansas City. That's a back and forth game. A lot of crazy games going on here. Perry against Giambi. So down by 4, nobody out. Giambi, and he gets a base hit. So maybe it isn't over. So 1 on, nobody out. And here's Eric Chavez, 2 for 3 with the home run. And the pitch. Struck him out, and that'll be 1 out. Out of the 9th inning, 1 on, 1 out. Here's Volpone. A double play ends the game. They walk him. There's now 2 on. The tying run is on deck. And here's Al Worthington. Al has 12 saves. So this is big. Al Worthington with 12 saves. Terrence Long, 1 for 4, 2 on, 1 out. The pitch to Worthington. That's to right field, and that'll be a base hit. And they're going to throw it home. The bases are loaded, and the tying run is going to be at the plate. Menechino, he's 2 for 4 with an RBI. I was way too early in calling this game. Way too early. All-Pro 9-minute quarters. Yeah, Expo and Expo violence. But that's all right. We'll go 9 minutes and All-Pro. So here we go. Menechino, 2 for 4. That'll be on the ground. It could end the game. 4, 6, 3. It's over. A game-ending double play, and Menechino's got to feel upset about that. And the Minnesota Twins escape. Oakland was coming back, and the score: Minnesota 9, Oakland 5. And what a game there. Minnesota's down 36-33. Mincher, the player of the game. For Minnesota, 3 for 4, 3 RBI. And Mincher had 2 home runs. Taking a look, you see the batting lineup here. Damon had a donut. Jeremy Giambi had a donut. And Volpone had a donut, but he walked twice. Long had 2, Menechino had 2, Hernandez 3. A big day for the bottom of the lineup. Ortiz only 1 for 4. For Minnesota, Unknown had 2, Mincher had 3, Oliva with 2. Only 1 for Killebrew, but that was big, 2 RBI. Allison with 2, Rollins with 3, Kendall with 1, Hall the donut, and Batty the donut. Pitching, the winner is Pleiss. Meredith scored 36, 5-run all earned on 8 hits. He struck out 6, walked 2, gave up a home run. Mulder, 34, no decision. 5 innings, 5 runs, 9 hits, all earned. Struck out 5, walked none, and a home run. Worthington gets the save. 3 pitches, he comes in and gets 2 outs. So Perry came in and gave up some. Al Worthington came in and then that's what they needed to do. So that's going to be the end of the game. We're going to go and take a look at some of the other scores. The Yankees beat the Royals. That's big for them. The Pirates, another big win. They're leading, and the Dodgers, I mean, they're playing for the elite now. The Reds 9-4 winners. Philadelphia 6-4-13. They're trying to get to 500. The Marlins are under 500. That's big. The Expos, a huge win. As Cyro329 says, Expo and Expo violence. The Red Sox have won, beat the 05 Astros, trouble for them. The 66 Dodgers beat the 04 Red Sox, a good game there. The 71 Pirates, a big win over the Blue Jays. The 88 Dodgers, a big win there. The 64 Phillies, 6-1. The Nationals, 10-4, they lead. The 79 Pirates, 5-1, a big win there against the Padres. The Astros, a big win over the Mets. The Orioles, in 1970, 10-9. In the bottom of the ninth, they end up winning the game down by 3. The Brewers, 10-3. The Indians are falling. The Brewers are a game away from 500. The 69 Mets are still down a lot. The 86 Mets, that was big. The Angels come back to win. 53-16. The Cubs, 5-4 winners there. The Blue Jays over the Astros. 93 Blue Jays coming back. The White Sox are winners, 9-7 winners there. Diamondbacks beat the Rays. The Pirates beat the Rangers. The 27 Yankees beat the Cardinals. They play all those extra inning games. The A's come back and they beat the Mariners. That makes it crazy. The Twins beat Oakland, the game we had. The Yankees win. The Tigers win 3-2. That's a big one. And the Cubs win. They're under 500. So far, the standings go like this. The Pirates have a 3-game lead over the Dodgers, a 2-game lead over the Diamondbacks. The Bozeman League, you have the Astros 1, the Mariners, and the Astros 2. And the Pirates are only 1 game back. So that's big for them. In the Ron Chuckett League, the Nationals 4 up, and the Tigers only 1 up on the Dodgers. They've lost 2. The Red Sox are now only 2 back. And that is big. They lost today. They were 1 back. The Astros a 4-game lead and a 5-game lead on the Mets. Brainiac Baseball, 4-way tie for first. A 4-way tie for first. Unbelievable. 4-way. Jabs Blabs 8, a tie for first. 4-way tie. That's incredible. Right now, the tiebreaker would be Tampa Bay at Montreal and Oakland at Detroit. Those would be the games. The Orioles and the Mets, they're tied for number 1. The Dodgers 3 up on the Yankees, are 7 up on the Brewers. But the Yankees are 4 up on the Brewers. And the Brewers are playing good baseball. Anaheim is only 5 up on the Dodgers. And the 66 Orioles are 8 back. They're a great team. And the 61 Yankees are a great team. Slavic Frick League, the Pirates are really good. The White Sox are 2nd. And 2 back are the Twins. As Minnesota ended up winning and Chicago ended up coming back to win. So they're still 2 back. That was a big one. And the Pirates are up by 7 on the Marlins and the Indians. And everybody is losing in the Principal Picks League. And you can see that. That ain't good. The Marlins and the Indians under 500. Well, that's going to be it for us today. We'll see you tomorrow and look at all the stats on my YouTube table for all that stuff. I'll see you later. Have a great day.